Good evening. Practice creates the master. Welcome to BMC News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. National Day Festival continues Friday with 10th race. In the presence of His Highness Sheikh Salman bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, Vice President of the General Sports Authority, and Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al Naimi, Minister of Information, Rashid Equestrian and Horse Racing Club, launched the National Day Festival at its race course in Al Rafa Sakir. The festival, held on Thursday and Friday, December 18 to 19, features the 9th and 10th races of the current season, coinciding with the Kingdom of Bahrain's celebration of its National Day. Social Development Minister participates in 45th session of Arab Ministers of Social Affairs Council, hands over presidency to Jordan. Osama bin Saleh Al Alawi, Minister of Social Development, participated in the 45th session of the Arab Ministers of Social Affairs Council, hosted by the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, with the participation of Arab ministers responsible for social and development affairs along with senior officials. In his address, the minister highlighted the Kingdom of Bahrain's efforts during its previous presidency of the Council, focusing on support for initiatives and projects aimed at strengthening social protection systems. Interior Minister attends conclusion of joint maritime exercise. General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, Minister of Interior, attended the conclusion of the Joint Coast Guard Maritime Exercise Vigilant Guard 14. The exercise aims to raise the level of readiness and improve response speed by presenting multiple scenarios, enhancing information gathering and planning capabilities, and effectively executing joint operations. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
Our skin is the mirror of our soul. Our skin is our largest sensory organ. Our skin needs a healthy microbiome balance. This is regulated by its pH value, which protects the skin from pathogens, cold and ultraviolet rays. Sebamed protects your skin.
Welcome back. Information Minister crowns National Day Cup winner. Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al Naimi, Minister of Information, said the equestrian sports and horse racing represent a long-standing heritage deeply rooted in the history of the Kingdom of Bahrain and a fundamental component of its national identity, passed down through generations and supported by the care of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the guidance of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. Public Prosecution's Forensic Evidence Directorate participates in 4th Manama Health Congress and Expo. As part of its efforts to strengthen community engagement and promote judicial awareness, the Public Prosecution's Forensic Evidence Directorate participates in the 4th Manama Health Congress and Expo with active involvement of specialized presentations highlighting their technical and scientific roles. The participation reflects the integration of expertise across different specializations to serve the justice system. Traffic fine reconciliation system change opposed. A proposal amendment to Bahrain's traffic law is set to be rejected for the second time by the upper house, as members warn that the change would weaken deterrence and contradict recent legislative efforts to enhance road safety. In a detailed report submitted ahead of the Shura Council's upcoming session on Sunday, the Foreign Affairs, Defense and National Security Committee recommended maintaining the Council's earlier decision to reject the amendment to Article 56 of the traffic law, despite Parliament insisting on its approval twice. Now we shall go for short commercial of break. Welcome again. Shura to hold discussion on new landmark education bill. A landmark government drafted bill aimed at regulating private educational institutions is set to be debated in the Shura Council on Sunday. The 36th article draft law, approved anonymously by Parliament without amendments last month, marks the most significant reform to Bahrain's private education sector in more than 2 decades. US announces largest ever $11 billion arms package for Taiwan. The Trump administration announced $11.1 billion in arms sales to Taiwan, the largest ever US weapons package for the island, which is under increasing military pressure from China. The Taiwan arms sale announcement is the second under US President Donald Trump's current administration and comes as Beijing ramps up its military and diplomatic pressure against Taiwan, whose government rejects Beijing's sovereignty claims. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Parshana Sultana. Good night.